Hi there. If you've made it here today, then you're definitely in the right place. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. If you've been here before, then welcome back. And if this is your first time, then welcome. I'm glad you made it. For those of you who don't know me, my name is John Clayton, and I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic. And right now, I'm kind of using a third eye to read, so my reading is getting a little bit better, but I'm still having trouble seeing. So bear with me, and I hope you hear something that resonates with you. So let's get started. December 3rd. Wow. Okay, so the uh, the discipline to sometimes say no. Wait, what? Let's try that again. The discipline to sometimes say no. Discipline is not a practice that comes naturally to most addicts, and the need to say no to ourselves can be quite a challenge. Guiding Principles, Tradition 7, for members. The freedom we find when we stop using drugs is incredible. We begin we regain so much in terms of the time, energy, and other resources that were previously devoted to sustaining our addiction. Saying no to our disease frees us to say yes to things we'd been missing out on. As we reveal in our newfound ability to say yes to ourselves, some of us find ourselves looking for relief from other behaviors. Getting clean saved my life, but I gained so much weight my first year clean that I got stretch marks. Another member shared, the money I'd been spending on drugs was diverted to buying crap I didn't need. I tried to fix myself with retail therapy, but I was still unhappy. Discipline can sometimes feel like a punishment, like we're denying ourselves things we really enjoy. If we were free, why do we have to say no to ourselves? Our freedom has its limits, as do our resources. Discipline helps us shift our thinking instead of focusing on what we deny ourselves. That extra piece of cake or the quick fix of an online purchase, we think about what we gain by using our resources wisely and keep our eyes on the financial security and peace of mind we're striving for. Discipline is the willingness to say no to things that feel good in the moment, but cost us later. We do so as a fellowship when we say no to money from outside NA and yes to our ability to make our own choices as a fellowship, remaining free from the influence of outside entities. In our personal recovery, we say no to monetary impulses for the sake of our longer term peace of mind. Would we rather have a little bit of fleeting comfort right now or a deeper, lasting sense of comfort and security over time? The choice is ours. I can't say yes to everything. I will reserve my yes for what's truly important to me today. Wow, that one has definitely got some meaning to it. You know, the fact that I can say no to dope today is a miracle. You know, I think it's funny. Like still to this day, I get people who come up to me asking me if I'm looking for dope or if I want to buy anything or blah blah blah, and the first thing out of my mouth is, "Dude, I'm in recovery." And 9 out of 10 times their first instinct is, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Good for you, and I'm so proud of you, and you know, and and it's probably one of the hardest things to put down. At least in my life, it was the hardest thing for me to put down because I knew I had a problem for a long time. I just didn't know how to deal with it. And then when I started getting really sick for not having the dope, yeah, that made it even worse. But I'm almost 4 years clean now and sober, and now I won't deny, like, honestly, sometimes, you know depending on, I don't know if maybe it's depending on what I'm doing or what I'm thinking or what, but sometimes I almost feel like I just either smell it in the air or taste it in the back of my mind, or I don't even really know how to explain that, but it's, thank God, it's not a trigger for me. I don't get triggered anymore, and knock on wood, thank God for that, but today I have a lot of more gratitude. Today I have a lot more appreciation. Today I'm trying to do more things that will hopefully either benefit my future or even help somebody else's. And and honestly, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, but I figure if I whether people like me or not, if I at least stay consistent, then hopefully I can build something that'll turn into something and take it from there. Because yeah, that's all I got for now, really. So thank you again for joining me today. I appreciate every one of you. And if nobody has told you today that they love you, well, I love you. And we'll see you again real soon. Like tomorrow. Okay, bye for now.